Okay guys, so let's create another look today. Now, I'm wearing red, so I'm going to be trying something not pinkish today, and I want to try the shade 377, and I might show you 357, just by the side. But let's start with the eyes, and I'm going to be playing around this area and trying to avoid that. I'm using a goat's hairbrush, and for sure this picks it up a lot better. So using that first. And after this is the ROUGE NOIR, are the two palettes that Chanel has created that has really impressed me. But I like this one. They work for our skin tone. It's a banger from Chanel. I use the same brush to apply the base. There's much payoff using that brush. So let's go in with this one. I'm gonna create something different here because I'm seeing that this is coming up a little bit pink. I'm gonna reach for Jour de Lumière, and I'm gonna play it up somewhere up there. Let me pick up something from here, from the Jour de Lumière. I want this gold, so let's just put it there. And for the shade up, I'm going to use a blue, like a dusty blue eyeshadow for eye pencil from Hermes, and a blue mascara, and I'll be right back. It's not red, but it works. Let's go to the cheeks. We're just playing with the palette. So we're going to play with this too. Let me start with this. Let's start with this brush. So let's see how that one picks up on the skin. I feel like this one is just that, on our skin tone, but it's more like, I think you just use I call it the softener shade. So let's go with, you see, this one picks up the blush properly. I love the way it is nice. That's what it's looking like. We're not getting pink today, but I'm just using this to just, if you want to say, buff it out. I want to go with something else. I want to go with the liquid highlighter from Chanel. I'm going with that. And I'm going to go with the Jour de Lumière palette on top of it. So straight away, I'm going into the shade and the shade. I don't want it to have a pink hue. I'm going to go back with this brush and reach for this one. I reach for this shade again, just to make sure I tie it together. And that's it, just go back there. So it's toned it down. It's giving it more of a red golden hue as opposed to pinkish red. Let me do powders and then we'll come to the lip. Nice. Tone is a bit toned down. So we're using the shade 377. And let's do a swatch here. This is very creamy. Who doesn't like Chanel formulas? So if you look at the palette, if you put this one here, see, it complements it. You can't tell. It looks so close. So that's the final look. This is a beautiful release from Chanel. So I'm going to show you what I've done. I've just swatched. This is a palette what I have on my cheeks. Can you see how close I am impressed with it? This one matches the red lipstick. And of course, I have the shade here. So this is a beautiful collection, well thought out. I heard it's not spring. It's just a beautiful release. I picked up this palette, and for our skin tone myself, because some days you're not in the mood for that.